I'm hearing one of the things that's really a strength for you is looking back at the past, at the challenges, the struggles that you've been through, and this too shall pass ideology that, hey, if I can do that, then I can get through this. You also mentioned language. You said that some people need to focus on their language. Can you tell me more about, what you're thinking around the power of language in times like this?
If you look at the research around how our brains function, we're not able to distinguish between what's a real threat and a perceived threat. So for us right now with COVID and the possibility, I mean, death is a possibility for any of us. We don't know what could happen if we end up in the hospital. The place that we might go to in our language is very much around victim, fear language, a lot of things that what I call kind of the helpless and hopeless language, things that we actually can't control. And so from a language perspective, a lot of the coaching I'll do to myself is to always ask myself, what can you influence here and what do you actually have the ability to control? So I mean, it could be something as, I mean, we could say it's as simple as your attitude, but I can control and influence, how much I'm drinking alcohol. I can control and influence what time I'm getting up in the morning and how late I choose to go to bed, how much I'm eating and what I'm putting in my body. I can influence the fact that I'm choosing to do yoga almost every morning and go for a bike ride and be in nature almost every day. So those are the things that right now, because there's a lot of stuff I can't control, that helps shape where I'm putting my attention, which influences the language that comes out of my mouth. So there's a blamey piece that can happen for people too, where they're blaming others. I've had a few people in my life that, from a fear place, I find they're very negative about how the government's choosing to deal with this right now. They're very negative about how they're not putting, let's say at the beginning, lockdown wasn't happening soon enough. And so, I personally have chosen not to spend too much time talking with those people because I don't want my attention to go into that negative place. It takes actually conscious effort to make sure that my language and my thoughts are more around the positive and what I truly can make a difference around.